Hello, SEL Board. My name's Amanda Dieter, and I'm going to be talking to you today about SELA, professional development, and some exciting SEL videos we're working on. In the 1920 school year, SELA reached more than 6,000 students and 245 teachers in 13 different districts and after-school programs. For the fall 2021, we will have a fully edited version of K6 SELA available for purchase, and those orders are already starting to roll in. Our professional development team provided services for more than 40 different entities in the 1920 school year. During the extended closure time alone, we provided 60 PDs for WASI and individual school districts who had reached out for our services. Some exciting news for our team is that we were accepted as finalists to speak at the 2021 Castle SEL Exchange. Think TV of Cincinnati and Dayton has reached out to our team again this year, asking to partner on SEL videos. We contacted Castle and they were excited to partner with us again, and we've created videos that cover the first 5 indicators of school-wide SEL. We were also fortunate to create a second set of videos with Think TV of Cincinnati and Dayton and Dr. Bruce Perry. These videos are covering stress in the brain and the impact that has on students and educators. I'd like to take a moment to just thank you for your value of our team and the work that we're doing across our state and our region. I appreciate your support, and I'm excited for what the 2021 school year has in store for us.
Hello, board members and everyone in attendance to this meeting. My name is Jackie Renegado, and first and foremost, I want to thank you for my promotion in January to become the SEL Consultant Supervisor. It's been a wonderful opportunity, and I've enjoyed every minute. Thinking about what we've been doing this past year, there's so much to talk about in so little of a time. So we have 8 consultants right now. 5 of them are servicing Dayton Public Schools, and 3 of them are working in Heber Heights, and we have a part-time consultant at the learning centers as well. And their mission really this year has been creating trauma-informed SEL integrated classrooms, so creating safe and supportive learning environments, really looking at building a positive culture and climate in the schools, doing a lot of professional development with staff. A lot of time is spent in staff meetings and after school and weekends and on PD days, really training staff and educators. They've also put a lot of time into really building resiliency and looking at educators, their own self-care, looking at adult SEL, and really taking a step back and creating resilient educators. Our Heber Heights staff, they really do function as teachers. They get the opportunity to teach SEL skills specifically to students, and they do that as kind of a specials period. So they teach the Warriors class, and they have done a great job of taking the information that they teach day in and day out and transitioning that into Google Classroom and Blizzard bags as well. Our DPS consultants are also just initiating some small team cohorts within their buildings, and so we can really develop these small teams of experts from building to building, and we're really going to focus on that next year as well. Speaking of next year, we're really excited. We're going to introduce and welcome 2 new members to our team to help Miamisburg schools and Little Miami. So we'll have 2 new consultants coming to our team. We are sad to see that our Dana Grants has left us this year. She has moved to Georgia with her family, and so we will be replacing her as well. So currently working on hiring 3 new consultants for next year. So we have some exciting times ahead. We don't know what's ahead of us, but we do know that the foundation that we've built will continue to be the same. We're just going to continue to tweak our format, and so it doesn't matter what learning environment we're in, we're still going to be here to create trauma-informed and SEL integrated classrooms and supports and schools. So thank you for your time.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Joseph, and I supervise education within the day treatment programs that we serve. On March 12, 2020, Governor Mike DeWine ordered that all K-12 schools will close and that learning should continue. Within the day treatment program classrooms, we need to move from a model on the left-hand side to a model on the right-hand side. This was our initial reaction. But after that initial reaction wore off, we knew our staff needed to collaborate with each other to innovate ways to provide learning in a home environment while also meeting the needs of the families, the students, the districts, and the agencies that we serve. During this time, safe classrooms within the 4 day treatment programs we serve were uprooted to a home learning environment. We needed to have a focus within this transition, and we organized our focus to the following 4 categories: teamwork, family needs, education, and service. We needed to focus on strengthening our teamwork, staff virtually, not in person, working together to meet the educational and wellness needs of the students, the families, the districts, and the agencies that we serve. Agency, district, and ESC staff working together to focus on the whole family needs. And just as important, supporting each other's wellness within this transition. We needed to advocate for the whole family needs. Staff working with the parents to help navigate the home learning environment. Staff conversing with parents about resources or support, not only for education, but for basic survival and sometimes just a person to talk to. We needed to help facilitate the regional resources to help support the whole family. We became responsive educators. We were helping students and parents learn within the home environment. Phone calls, mails, text, Google Meet, Google Classroom, home visits in a porch or a driveway. Staff supporting each other with technology and technology uses within the educational environment. We continued our agency district service. We collaborated with all agency staff to meet the whole family needs and also the agency support needs. We collaborated with district staff on intakes and transitions for our students. We will continue to innovate within the classroom structure to not only meet the needs of the whole child, but the whole family as well. Yes, we did. We are MCESC.
Good evening, Montgomery County Educational Service Center board members. My name is Heather Kale, and I'm the coordinator of the PACS expansion here in Montgomery County. Utilizing a grant that we received from Montgomery County Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Services, we are working hard to support teachers and schools as they implement the PACS framework into their classrooms. Specifically, we're focusing on self-regulation and co-regulation skills with students. This year, we had 10 PACS partners, and we were able to support 17 schools in 10 districts in Montgomery County. In Preble County, we supported 1 school because we received a grant from the Preble County Board of Mental Health. Overall, we were able to support 7,020 students across the region. Of course, most of them being right here in Montgomery County. The graph that we've included shows the progress that we've made over the last 3 years. You will see in the first year, we were able to reduce off-task behaviors from the beginning of the year to the end by 50%. In the second year, we started the year with even fewer off-task behaviors because those students and teachers were familiar with this behavioral framework. This past year, we had quite a few new schools join us, and so you'll notice that baseline data was a little bit higher because we had more students and more teachers who were unfamiliar with PACS at the very beginning of the school year. We didn't have the opportunity to collect our third data point, but we know from the data at the middle of the year that we were well on our way to reducing those behaviors as expected. This year we also had 3 schools finish their sustainability plan with us, and they will be flying on their own next year. Also next year, we're excited that we're adding 3 more new schools to our cohort. Thank you for your support.
Hello, I'm Amy Byrd, the Schools of Excellence and Prevention Coordinator. I've been so proud to be a part of this program that is the partnership between the ESC and our Montgomery County ADAMIS Board. As you'll see on the Schools of Excellence and Prevention process slide, the SEP program is a planning framework that allows schools to address their prevention and social-emotional learning programming needs. Following a needs assessment, schools choose programs from among the vast network of prevention and SEL programs we have available in Montgomery County. Thanks to funding from our ADAMIS board, most of these programs are available to schools at low to no cost. And as if that weren't enough, the Schools of Excellence and Prevention program is a leveled, incentivized program. Schools can earn money as a result of offering prevention programming to their school community. A school who levels at the bronze level will receive $1,000 in a reward. A silver school can earn $1,500, a gold school receives $2,000, and a platinum school receives up to $3,000 during the school year. The first year of the Schools of Excellence in Prevention program was wildly successful, and we exceeded all of the goals that we set out to achieve. As you'll see from the outcome slide, we hoped that 25 buildings would just sign up for the program. And not really knowing what to expect, we hoped at least 5 buildings would level in bronze. But holy cow, 43 buildings signed up, 17 schools achieved bronze, 5 achieved silver, 3 achieved gold, and we even had 1 platinum school in the first year. The 17 schools who did not level still took significant steps to plan their programming either for the 2021 school year, or some of their plans were thwarted due to the building closures at the end of the year this year. Soon, all of the schools will be named in a celebration event, but it goes without saying that this was a landmark year for social-emotional learning for students in Montgomery County. Though the numbers reflect that we achieved the outcomes of the program, I think there were 2 far greater victories in the first year of SEP. One was the growth of our partnership with our Adamus Board. I've come to respect and admire how 2 community agencies can come together so beautifully to offer amazing opportunities for our schools. The other victory was what the program did for our schools. Many administrators were excited about the incentive dollars from the program, but they were more excited about the opportunities to strategically plan and analyze needs. There was no one looking over their shoulder to measure outcomes, and they were thrilled that community agencies were willing to provide support at low to no cost to the school. Schools know this work is important, and now they have a sustainable way that they can do the work. Next year, we look forward to expanding this work as our ESC, among other partners, were awarded a grant to build a train-the-trainer model for the SEP program. We're excited to take this work across the state and around our region as we create an Ohio Schools of Excellence in Prevention model. This has been an exciting year, and I look forward to many more, but it would not be possible without your support. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to the kids in our community.
Hi, I'm Jody Kolka, Prevention Program Supervisor for the SEL Division. It's my pleasure to present to you today a quick recap of the work of our prevention team for the 2019-2020 school year, as well as a quick look ahead to the work we have planned next year. First, our team is proud to say that we were able to support 4 prevention grants funded by our local Adamus Board. These grants incorporated 8 different programs and curricula covering topics including vaping prevention, substance abuse and misuse prevention, suicide prevention, and supports for children impacted by addiction in their homes. In total, we served 13 local public and private schools, and we're proud to say that we positively impacted the lives of over 4,163 students. In addition, as our district and community needs changed in March, we were able to quickly adapt and provide ongoing services in April and May. We also served our local adult population and staff, school staff population, with training in QPR suicide gatekeeper training for over 225 of those adults and staff. We also provided flyers and prevention content to over 1,000 parents this year and added 4 prevention educators to our team. For next year, we're looking ahead to have 3 additional grants for a total of 7 grants funded by our local Adamus Board. New grant topics include parenting supports, supports for broadening our reach with behavioral and mental health screenings, as well as the Handle with Care program. We're excited to add 2 new prevention educators to our team next year as well, and continue our work supporting the local Montgomery County Prevention Coalition and the work of the Broad Coalition and its subcommittees. Thank you so much for your attention and time, and thank you so much for your continued support.
Hi, my name is Connie Nichols. I'm a school psychologist and the school psych supervisor at the ESC. First, let me tell you a little bit about what school psychologists do. We provide a variety of services to students and staff in schools. We provide counseling, mental health support, crisis support. We help with social and emotional learning needs. We help with academic and behavioral interventions. And finally, we provide evaluations that support the special education process and help guide families and teams through that process. This year we were very busy. We provided over 500 evaluations. 100 of those were in preschool. We helped with over 200 intervention meetings, helping to determine some interventions to help students. We helped with over 300 IEPs, 100 of those were in preschool. And then we also helped with 50 504s and FBAs, which are functional behavioral analysis. And then we also helped with 60 transitions from preschool to school age. We also helped to do 100 screenings for preschoolers. This year, we also, as a department, have helped support our region by having the School Psych Network. We have quarterly meetings with school psychologists in the region, and we get together, have a great breakfast, and then we do some network with each other, and then we also have some professional development. The school psychologists have been very receptive and very appreciative of that, getting to be with other school psychologists. We also provide crisis support to districts by having professional development and crisis support. And then we have what's called the START team at the ESC. And we go out and provide crisis response assistance with districts who may be in crisis and may not have the capability to provide that crisis response on their own. We have 11 school psychologists, including me. We have 3 psych assistants, which are educators on special assignment to the school psychologist. And we have 6 grad assistants from the University of Dayton, who are students who are learning how to be school psychologists. All of us support 8 districts, 4 charter schools, and then a couple of departments at the ESC. This year we have provided services to Montgomery County, Preble County, and Miami County. We, of course, had to change up our whole world this year when we all went home during the pandemic, and we were able to provide all those services virtually. We hope we don't have to do that again next year, but we are prepared and ready to do that again as needed. Thank you very much.
Thank you to all the board members for your
Support.